There's fun in learning around the bend. You could even do it with your best friend. If there's science stuff that you like to know, come watch Allie and CoCo Science Show.
Hey guys! Hey guys, welcome to Allie and CoCo Science Show. Today we have some baby plants with us. I bit into an apple the other day and check it out. They germinated. No, germinated, not germs. It means the plants, the seeds began to grow. They put a root out, they may put a shoot out, and soon they'll have leaves, they'll have chlorophyll, they'll be able to make their own food. They're pretty amazing organisms. Actually, the whole process is amazing. Let's start from the very beginning. Ready for some insane drawing skills? So flowers are more than just what you give to a buddy or a friend or a child after their beautiful dance recital. They're the reproductive organs of plants. So they're super important, of angiosperms. They can have male parts, female parts, or both. So the male parts are called the anther here. They produce pollen that can be picked up by pollinators or sometimes even the wind. You're right, Colette. Now, here's my sausage butterfly. He came to get some nectar from my flower, and now he's covered in pollen. Now he's going to a different flower, not the same flower, and he's going to get more nectar, and at the same time, he is going, or she, is going to drop off the pollen onto the stigma. Once the pollen hits that stigma here, it's a female reproductive organ, something called a pollen tube. There's my little green pollen tube. A molecule from the pollen will grow a pollen tube all the way down the style. It's like the stem of the female reproductive organ. And it'll go all the way down to the ovary. And at the bottom of that style, there's a haploid egg cell sitting in the ovary. That's going to be fertilized by the haploid male gametes in the pollen. Quite a bit, Colette, yeah. But there's something crazy in the fertilization process. It's called double fertilization. That's where, and this is where it gets a little crazy, one male gamete is going to fertilize. So here's our the haploid cell from the female. Haploid meaning it has just a copy of her genetic code, her DNA. And what happens is she produces an egg cell that has the haploid cell for fertilization and also produces two polar nuclei. So the male gametes will come from the pollen all the way down that pollen tube. Excuse my lines here. One will fertilize this female haploid cell to make it 2N. One copy of the male DNA, one copy of the female DNA, so it's diploid, 2N. A second molecule from the male gamete will travel up. A second copy of the male gamete will travel up to that polar nuclei. So the polar nuclei was 2N plus 1 male gamete, making it 3N. It's now triploid, and that makes the endosperm. Yes, the endosperm, Colette. Tons of nutrients here for a growing baby plant. Think of it as like the placenta for mammals. You're so right, little dude. It first uses the energy to make the radicle, which is a little nubby embryonic root. And the leaves that pop out first for some plants are called cotyledons. And that's why I could start these guys on a wet paper towel. They had all the energy they need right in the seed. It really is. Plants are just amazing. So for the question of the day, or the question of the week, I want to know, have you ever grown plants on a paper towel or a sponge? If yes, what plant? And if no, go ahead and give it a try. It's super cool, super fun. I grew lima beans in elementary school, and today I'm growing apples. Hopefully they live so I can eat apples all day. Yeah, you've never done it. No, that's okay though. We can do it. We're doing it right now. See, so you've grown apples. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you learned something new, or you like cute puppies. That's you. And to hit that subscribe button and follow all of our journeys as we teach you guys about science. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Have you ever grown plants on a wet paper towel or a sponge? And if yes, let me know what plant. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.